Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have a Legend series, Marvel the Mighty Thor, and this is the Nine Realms Warriors and all the different languages down there, but this is Ares. This is a Build-A-Figure that people never really got because it was hard to get or it was super expensive. They put them together, gave them new ankles and new paint job, and slapped them into a box so people can get them for only 20 bucks. This figure is a heavy figure, and I wouldn't have been able to get a hold of this figure if it wasn't for Josh Pence and Ernest Pongoniban. And basically what happened is I had some figures that Josh needed some of those royal guards, so I was hooking him up, and he basically played a middleman for me to get this figure off of Ernest, because Ernest needed a Nebula. Josh saw Nebula, picked up the Nebula for trade, and then sent it to Ernest. Ernest sent me this. It's just a bunch of craziness, but the trades happened, and everybody's happy, and that's the main thing, even though, you know, it's all dealing with three people trading at the same time. But that's what we do as collectors. We trade with everybody. We have, like, you know, packages coming and going all the time. And this, like I said, this is a heavy figure. Probably one of the more sought out figures next to Hela. And he comes with the Mjorn Thor logo on the top. Got Odinson on the side. And Ares on this side. And on the back, a little bit of information. Then you got Ares and Odinson on the back. And then this is the entire wave. And then next to show off is the Gladiator Hulk. So let's go ahead and get this Ares out of the package. Ares out of the package, looking furious and looking pretty badass, actually. And this will be my second Ares. My first one was the KO from Veilspark, which I am 100% happy with. But I'm also glad that I picked this figure up, because you can never have too many Ares, and, you know, I'll get into the details of why a little bit later. But let's take a look at this figure's accessories. We'll start with, it comes with this nasty freaking Gladiator Hulk engine block mallet, which you can already see has a bend to it. I'm not a fan of this weapon at all. Just a hunk of heavy plastic on a not heavy plastic for handle. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I mean, granted, I guess it's supposed to have teeth and look like eyes or some shit. I don't know. I don't like it at all. Then he comes with the other arm of Hulk. And then he comes with some weapons. You can't be Ares without some weapons. So this is the sword. It's casted in a silver, that shiny sort of plastic, same we've seen with Odinson's hammer. You get some marbleization, which, I mean, that light's making it bright and hard to see, but you see, like, the edge right there doesn't look nearly as nice. I wish it was consistently smooth, but hey, it's a warped sword. It does have some dings. Maybe a wash would have been nice on it, since it showed a little bit more used. Painted gold down here, and then the handle's just solid black. So it's not bad. Not bad at all. One thing I do like is this axe he comes with. I never got any of the other figures that came with this axe, and I know it's a reused part as well. But this is the first time having this axe, and I do like it. It's just, you know, it's a meaty axe. And I got a variety of different axes with the KO, but nothing that was like this one, so I really like this one. And actually, you can see that I put the some of my KO axes with this Gladiator Thor back there, because they look awesome. And the figure also comes with the, let me move his arm out of the way, gotta tilt him sort of to the side. Comes with a knife, and it's done the same way, that silvery plastic, painted gold, and black handle. Nothing too crazy. Same stuff. Figure itself. Let's just start with the head. Let's go through it all. I'm gonna take the helmet off. Set him down really quick. Look at this helmet. I love the dry brushing up here. The gloss is all right, I guess, but I'm not a fan of the gold. I think it's too bright of a yellowish gold. But I guess, you know, he's a god, so let's make him clean, I guess. I don't know. But the helmet's same type of helmet, but it looks really cool. Let's look at this head sculpt. His head is limited because it's on just a ball joint, so he can't look up. There's a lot of hacks to make it where he can look up a little bit more, but his head's sort of stuck in that angle like that. But the dirty face doesn't look horrible. The metallic blue eyeliner with pearlescent eyes is weird. Looks like one eye is painted a little bit off, maybe. But I mean, he's going to be wearing a helmet. Hair's just brown, no wash to it really at all. The biggest thing that stands out too with this figure compared to the original and the KOs is, you know, this is black, has the different style skull chest, and then the skin matches throughout the figure. That was the issue with the Build-A-Figure. He does get some rotation and a little bit of bend in the abs, but nothing too crazy. Arm goes up on the ball, can rotate all the way around, and he has a bicep swivel and single elbow, rotating wrist, and a bend at the wrist. And let's take a look at the arm. It's done in that leathery brown with the wash look. I'm not a fan that they just made this brown when they could have painted it. And I'm not a fan that they didn't add some sort of maybe silver to the rivets or something to make that armor on his hand stand out. So, disappointed in that. Same with this side. You got a spike that's brown. You know, paint it silver. Come on. And then they did the rivets here, which is all right. I accept that. That's not bad. And he has the same articulation in that hand. The armor is pretty clean. Has that trimming throughout. And then he has the rivets painted individually on the back, which looks really nice. And then they continue throughout that figure. Belt's painted nice. Legs are casted in black. The straps on the belt is sort of painted to wrap around. One thing they didn't fix is they got this nasty ball. Like, he can kick for it. Well, I took his leg off. Trying to overly articulate him, I guess. Alright, so you basically, if you want him to do any like kicks and stuff, you have to basically make sure that is aiming in the direction you want in order for him to kick up. But yeah, was not expecting his leg to just sort of fly off like that, but hey, it works. And he does have the cool painted silver shin guards, knee bends. It is a double jointed knee, as you guys can see. And then you also have the new ankle bends and pivoting. Yay! But yeah, I mean, this figure's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm glad I got both. More of a comic accurate Ares, and then I got my Spartan Ares, which is the KO from Veilspark. And if you guys haven't checked it out, I mean, definitely check out that video, because I'm trying to get this, trying to talk and get this axe in his hand. It's definitely one of my favorite KOs I've ever invested into, and it is amazing. So yeah, let's go ahead and get him all posed up. Pose him up. Pose him up. You guys are looking into my hand. Man, forget it. Alright, I was going to put the sword in his hand and sort of prop him up on it. but whatever. Just set them up like that. And like I said, I was going to do a side-by-side. And we do. Bring in this bad boy. And you guys can see why I have both. The KO, I do love that the spikes, and this is really based off of the original Build-A-Figure. I like the hairy arms. I do like that little bit of extra to them. I like the silver spikes. And then all these accessories. I mean, even his head. Let's do a little, let's pop these off. Move this cape back a little bit. But you guys can sort of see the detail in the face. Like this has like a stubble, looking like he has a little bit of a, beard going on, pupils painted. This guy's a little bit more plain Jane, dirty face with glowing eyes, I guess. So, I do like this KO quite a bit. Oh, what? I'm just knocking everything over. No. I'm already messing up the pose. Then let's look at these helmets side by side. Now you guys side by side can see why I like the old one. It's a little bit darker of a gold. Still looks really nice. This part needs to sort of be in a little bit more, but it works. Wish this, the dry brushing on this one, I like this. This one still works, but both really good. So I will definitely have my Spartan decked out Ares, especially with all the accessories he came with. He's wielding one of the swords, and he came with so many different options, and he has the cape and all that. And I'm not going to go into the details of this, what he comes with and stuff. You guys can check out the video. It's a couple videos down, maybe a few videos down, but it's labeled as KO Ares. Now I do like the dry brushing, the look of this on this leg better. Like I love the metallic look. It just looks more natural. The foot, I do like the boot and the armor, but they had to do what they had to do to get that pivot going. But yeah. So I am glad I own both. Veilspark one definitely gives you a lot more for your dollar, but more comic accurate is this one. So go Spartan mode and get the KO with all the accessories, and then get yourself a comic accurate, and then you can switch around and switch pieces and stuff all around. And and I do like with my KO still keeping a little bit of the comparison. I like this sword that came with the KO a little bit better than this one. Granted, it has the gold, but I like the dry brushing on the handle. So, but yeah, that is my unboxing and review of the Ragnarok Ares. And I hope you guys like it. If you did, add a like, subscribe if you want to see more. And most importantly, I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a wonderful day.